Hi everyone, my name is Isabella. I'm a Thermomix consultant in the United States and welcome to my kitchen on Wednesday. Today is Soup Wednesday. So we are going to make a soup, of course. It's going to be vegan and it's going to be gluten-free. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. Please share content. We are on YouTube, we are on Facebook and on Instagram. Hopefully things will go well today. Yes, today for some reason something happened on Facebook and I wasn't available immediately. And I think it disappeared from Instagram, but I guess that's okay. Anyways, let's start cooking. Tag your friends, invite your friends, let them know that we're here. So cream of leek today. No reason whatsoever. Today wasn't any. There weren't any good holidays, food holidays. So we are going to just make a soup. So it is from the Polish Cook I Do platform. I already posted the link for you on Instagram. I will post that a little bit later. Hi, nice to see you. Please say hello and let me know what you think. So we're going to start cooking. We need 400 grams of leeks cut into pieces. So we have that already. Leek is a great vegetable. It's not as pungent as onions. And we close our mixing bowl. We always make sure that our lid is on with the measure cup included. And 5 seconds at speed 6. We're just going to chop this up. Okay. We are going to work on 2 Thermomixes today again. So we are going to scrape down a bit. Look at this. Just a few seconds. Everything's chopped, so we don't have to. The handwork is not necessary. We don't need to dirty our hands. Just enough for when we originally start preparing our leeks. Okay, so just scraping down a bit as usual because there were some leeks on the walls. And we add 60 grams of butter. I'm going to add some coconut oil instead, and we can always add any fat that we like. We can use just water on its own, but I'm going to use a mix of water. See, I need another spoon. I don't want this dirty. Okay. So we just have 10. 1 tablespoon is about 20, so this should be about half. Okay, yeah, 25. And so let's scrape a little bit more. Well, now it's not going in here, so I can use the spatula a bit. So tell me, what do you cook with? Hello. Say where you're from. Share your experiences. Share your interests. Let me know if you already have a Thermomix or whether you're looking into seeing a demo on your own. So 60 grams, I have 30, so I'm just going to add a little bit more water to make it into 60. Okay, so close this up. And 5 minutes, speed 120 degrees. So we are going to transfer because I want to start the recipe here. So let me just look up my week and go into the leek soup. And I didn't, sorry, but I didn't, okay. We got it. So we can just swap out. So tell me, what do you cook? Hi, Ella. Hi, Marcin. Hi, Ametka. So I like when you say hello. 5 minutes, 120 degrees, speed 1. Okay. So that's going to cook for a little bit. And we are going to start on our next recipe. That's the one without my simmering basket. I keep my simmering basket in one of the bowls. Okay, so because we have a few minutes, it's cooking for 5 minutes, we are going to make a beet detox juice. And that it's actually called detox. I also posted the recipe link for you already. So you'll know if you want to cook along. If you ever want to cook along, hey Maja, if you ever want to cook along, I always post the recipe ahead of time. And if you want to know, like today, I didn't let you know that we're cooking too. So you can always touch base with me and I will let you know if there's anything else that I'm planning. Okay, so we start with 8.5 ounces of red beets. we need another spatula because I know this is more than 8.5 ounces. Okay, so I cubed the beets. They're peeled and cubed, fresh beets, of course. Okay, I just had a couple. I figured whatever is left over, I'll have for tomorrow. So just about. Yep. Okay. Now we add 8.5 ounces of fresh pineapple. So I have that cubed here as well. It's very juicy too. I had to stop eating it because I would have consumed just about everything probably. Okay, so we have the pineapple. And we need some 8.5 ounces of water. So this is filtered water already. So I have that prepared. We need to make sure, so we can use spring water, filtered water. Just make sure that it's not carbonated because we don't want anything coming out on the sides from the carbonated water. Almost. The great thing having a Thermomix is that we don't need to measure out ingredients ahead of time. We can just measure out directly in our Thermomix because we have a scale. And 8.5 ounces of freshly squeezed orange juice. I didn't measure that out either. So let's hope I have enough. It should be from about one medium orange. Not enough. Okay, that will have to do then. Because I squeezed 2 oranges and I thought that it's going to be too much, but I didn't measure out. But that's okay. And now we need 2 ounces of freshly squeezed lemon juice. So I have my juicer here. So that's going to be about a full lemon. So some lemons are juicier than others. So sometimes we might need more, but here we are just about. That's okay. The other day I used more lemon and it was more sour. Or actually, no, I used less honey. So now we close this up. In a minute and a half, and we're going to blend this. Let me grab a glass in the meantime. So, let's start with making juices. If you're making any decocted, it is a little bit loud. I apologize for that, but it is doing its job, right? Hello, Jerry is here on Instagram. Hi, everybody. So let me know if you make juices. Let me know and maybe what's your favorite that you cook, or maybe what's your favorite cook that you are making. So let me know if you make juices that you make on a regular basis. As you know, I always try to. I always do make a difference when I get juices. I haven't made dishes so far. Just something that may get easy but I always try to look for something different so I can show you a variety of things that you can do. Okay? You have just a few more seconds. So hello, let's share the content. We're also on YouTube. If you haven't liked my channel, please do so. Please share with others. Today's content with others as well. Okay, so we're done. We can actually strain this. Or, okay, so let's continue with our soup in the meantime. So our soup, let me just twist a teeny weeny because I didn't realize that I keep forgetting that you don't see me. So here now we're going to add 300 grams of potatoes. Look at this, okay? Saute. I love the beautiful color. So we are going to add 300 grams of cut up potatoes. You can add other root vegetables if you like. My potatoes got a little bit darkened just because I cut them up a little bit too early and didn't keep them in water, but that's okay. And we close our mixing bowl again with our measuring cup intact. 7 seconds, speed 5. Okay, so let's see what we will have. Of course, you know what we'll have. But at least we're not doing it by hand. We just needed to pre-chop it for a few seconds. So those are blended in. Beautiful color, and look, they're in very, very tiny pieces. And of course, having our ingredients in smaller pieces decreases the cook time. And because this is a creamy soup, then it's fine that the ingredients are the vegetables are being cooked in smaller pieces because it's going to be quicker. Let me take some off, scrape some off with the spatula from our lid. The spatula is a great thing because it fits into every single seize of every single accessory of the Thermomix. So it's just, you know, it's perfect and it's not going to roll off for us. Okay, so we have that. Oh, okay, sorry. We add 300 grams of water. I just don't want to swap back. So let's add the water, 300 grams. So like I was saying, that having our ingredients chopped into smaller pieces, we actually decrease time, and the potatoes that are being used here, a little bit of salt and pepper. The potatoes that are being used here in this case, they actually will make our soup creamy. So we don't need to add any cream, and we are going to keep it on the light side. So some salt and some pepper, and because of the ingredients that we have, the soup is actually vegan, and we need 1 teaspoon of bouillon concentrate. And for those of you who make the vegetable bouillon concentrate and you use Parmesan cheese, then it's not vegan. But I don't use the Parmesan cheese because depending on what I'm cooking, so I just skip it. And also, if I want to keep my dishes vegan, so I just don't want to have too much in my fridge. And now we close this up. And 7 minutes speed 2, and we can continue. So, so the soup is vegan. So if you do follow a vegan diet, then if your bouillon concentrate doesn't have the Parmesan cheese, then of course it is, hi Katie, then of course it is vegan, right? So what do I do for that 50 grams? Because there's 50 grams of Parmesan cheese that you add. I actually add 50 grams of celery. Parmesan cheese is a bit salty, and celery does contain a lot of natural salt. So, and it's very low in calories, of course, and that is why I substitute also. I add an additional 50 grams of celery, green celery stalks, in lieu of the Parmesan cheese when I make my stuff, and this way it is vegan. And yes, it ends up being less, ends up having less calories, right? Okay, so that is cooking for 7 minutes. Okay, so this is my juice. I'm not going to strain it, as I mentioned before. So let me try it out. You know, the pulp is good for you too. If you strain it, you can actually make crackers with the pulp when it's really, really dry. So you can do that if you do use a regular juices. You can juicer. You can also do that, and then crackers from the pulp of beets, as in this case. It's amazing. I haven't made crackers that included pineapples, but I did make them when the pulp included beets and carrots. And the crackers are just amazing. So let me know. Shoot me a message if you want a recipe. I'll share that with you. So let's try this. Actually, because of the length of time that it was blended for 1.5 minutes, and because of the power that the Thermomix has, you can barely taste the pulp. The pulp contains so many vitamins and so many nutrients and fiber. So it's up to you if you want to strain it or not, but I don't think I want to strain that. And I see my cats are smelling food, so this is really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off the recipe offline, and I will post you a picture, of course. And cheers to you. Enjoy your day. Of course, a healthy start, right? Well, healthy start and maybe finish up the day. So, anyways, it's spring and we need some more vitamins due to the teeny weeny of deficiency that we have after winter. So, cheers to you. I will see you tomorrow at 5. Thank you for joining me. And let me know what you would like to see. Thank you. Bye bye.